Six here, back with another video, and today I have made a theme park, as you can see, with roller coasters and stuff. It's called Speed is Key because a lot of these rides are really quick. So I'm going to give you guys a pretty nice tour of the entire park. So I'll run through each roller coaster. I won't do the other rides because I don't really enjoy doing those ones. Alright, so first off, this one was just a scam ride to get me started off with earning some cash really quickly. Yeah, this one was the first one, kind of simple. I think I charged like $20 for it. Yes, I know, a very big scam. But when you go down, all of the rides are sometimes kind of exciting. Yeah, so it's extremely slow and then you sort of start to pick up speed, and by the end I think you have a little bit of speed, just enough to make it enjoyable. Now the one in the background over there, I'll do that one last because that one is the most exciting and the most recent one I built. Right, so this was my first scam one. That one, it's a good starter one. This one is another kid's one. It costs around 1,000 to make. You go up here, and then you go around, and then go back up, and then right at the end you pick up a lot of speed, and then you immediately stop. I really enjoy these rides a lot. I have a lot, so I think I'll cover the left side of the park, and then I'll keep going. No, not left side, right side, sorry. And I'll go from the right side, and then I'll keep going down. So I'll start on like the front right side of the park. The back end of it is still pretty good. Alright, next one we got is over here. Can't remember if this one's closed or not. Don't think it is. Yep, see, it's just over there. I'm racing down at really quick speeds. Yeah, so this is one of my favorites. I really enjoy these ones because they always have something new to do, and it's a different experience. Yeah, this one, I think it was a couple days ago I made it, and it was really entertaining to make because, well, started as a roller coaster. Who doesn't want to make a roller coaster? Alright, so the next one I'm going to do is the one just in front of us here. This one took me a while to finish. It was about 15 grand in-game money to finish, but it's super enjoyable. Some parts you go really slow, but you kind of pick up some more speed as you go. Alright, so now we're going to go over here. Now this one's nearly done, so we're just in time. This one is really exciting. The reason I say that is because there's a lot of turns and banks and stuff like that. There's also some loops as well. So as they come around here, they start to pick up some speed, and then they go around, and then they come around again, and then they do the loop. Oh wait, no, that's not a loop there, that's a bank. Right, so I always sit at the front because it gives you the best kind of view. So I'll zoom out a little bit, but the entire thing in this park, everything looks better in third person than it does in first person. If you want a first person tour, I will do that. And yeah, so here we go, the first spiral downwards, and then we rotate like it's a bank. We go back, and then we go fully upside down, rotate. And yeah, this one's kind of long because of how big it is. And then you loop here, go round. Then that part's probably my favorite, all the banks turns. I like them the most. Yeah. And then this is the part where you go super slow, but you rotate upside down. And then you go around, down, and then you, like, down here on the right side of your screen, you, like, barrel down there. But here, you pick up some speed. I couldn't bank it because it just wouldn't work like that. And then you rotate like this. And there you go. That is that ride. Alright, so I'm not going to ride the fireball. I think the next one I'll do is this green one here. This one is also a money-making scheme / scam, whatever you want to call it. I necessarily like it, but it's kind of fun if you want to just spend a little bit of money. Like in the game, it will probably be good for kids because you just climb and then go one turn and then go down and then a couple of chicanes. It's super fun. Sometimes there are some good / bad parks. Some people put a lot of time and effort, like this park over here. Yeah, so they spend a lot of time and effort putting into their park to try and get it the best rating possible. Alright, so the next one we have here is an extremely big ride. Here we go. Look at this one. Use this seat. This one is a big one. Can't remember which one this one is. I think it was one I built 3 days ago, estimatedly. Right. So when you go up here, you drop down, go around, go back up, and you do a bunch of turns and things like that. I like creating the roller coasters instead of getting certain rides, because I feel like making a roller coaster, you can make it anything you want, but with the ride you kind of have a restriction on where you can put them and stuff, and there's not much you can do. Yeah, so this one, not the longest, not the shortest, not bank. I don't think there's any bank turns in this one. It's just the fast. The things like that. Alright, so you come up here. The chains are kind of slow. Sometimes, if you enter with enough speed and they're short, they won't have that problem. They won't be so slow and stuff. And yeah. So you come around again, drop down, you go up, back down around a couple of times, and you go over, around again, and then you do chicanes a couple of times or something, or some sharp turns. But I like the fast endings because they seem to be more entertaining, and they get me more money in sometimes. Right, so next one we're gonna have is the one over here. This is the other green one. The other blue one, I think we'll do that next because the green one is nearly done. Come back down, up, around. This one has a bank turn. You go upside down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you go upside down, do a half loop, and then you come around and you stop right here. Yeah, so that gets me quite a fair bit of money. If you charge reasonable prices and people still ride it, you can maybe up it by $1 sometimes, and then people will still ride it. But then as it gradually increases, there's a less chance that they will actually keep riding it. So you've got to keep it at a reasonable price, otherwise you're pretty much just going to fail. Yeah. So the next one after this is this blue one, just in front of us, and we're going to do that one. That one, I think, was another one I created, but I don't think it took as much time as this one did. But I really like these ones because they're entertaining. And without entertainment at a theme park, it doesn't have a theme either. So this one, it's just all about speed and heights. And I think people enjoy it, or the AIs enjoy it, because they're programmed to, for starters. But they also have a certain level of their standards. So your park is rated off by how many roller coasters you have and things like that. So if you have all of the plots and pretty much the entire park taken over by roller coasters, then you're probably going to have roughly 5 stars. So this one has just taken off, but it's a nice one, in my opinion. I think it's absolutely awesome because for starters, it takes a long time, but it also is enjoyable for a lot of people because it's nice and quick, except for this part where they are now. But then when they start banking this turn, they pick up a lot of speed, and then they come around here and end up right here. And this park currently has 6 likes because no one even visits it anymore. So I try and encourage people to come and look at it. Some people do, some people mostly don't. But yeah, Alright, so right now we are going to go on this ride. In this one, shouldn't take too long, but then the one after this, we are going to do the blue ones over in the distance there, and then we're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to hit the big red ride. The big red one, I think, will be absolutely awesome. Stay tuned to the end so you get to see that really cool red ride. Right, anyway, so the other two ones, they're chair sitting ones, so you have to sit down and then they take you up and then they go around. One of them is a money making scheme, the other I just built because I was bored. Some of them are easy to build, but some of them you might not have enough cash to complete, which sucks, but when you do, you can make it to whatever you want, really. There's some things that they need to fix in this game, like how you can't do a half loop up, and you can't do like the half loop like down. You can do that, but you can't do the half loop up, which is really annoying because some people might want to, you know, build a full-on loop-the-loop and things like that. So now we're heading over to these blue rides. These ones aren't the best, especially this one over here. Not the most exciting. As you can see, you really just go up, fling around, come back down. Like a little bit of a chicane here, but that's about it. So, as they come down, you pick up so much speed, and then like you suddenly just stop dead in your tracks. So let's see what this dude is thinking. I want to leave the park. I want to ride the speed demon. The speed demon is that really big red one over there. It's super entertaining in my opinion. But in some of them, the speed demon, the big red one, took about 30 grand to complete. And as you can see, it has boosters on the back, so it adds a little bit of effect and stuff like that. So yeah, watch how much speed you pick up around this corner, because you pick up a lot of speed. You dive down, and then boom. Kind of slow, well, kind of quick, but not the most enjoyable one. So where's this one? Yeah, so there they go on their way up. They'll start to pick up a lot of speed and they'll burst around and stuff. I find this park quite entertaining. If you guys want me to create another park, I need some ideas. So if you guys have any ideas, that would be awesome to let me know. If YouTube does restrict the comments. But yeah. It took all of the comments on all of these channels, so it might not work. But if you have any ideas, that would be awesome. If you can find a video, comment on it and see what your idea is, and then list what episode what video you're talking about, and I'll understand. Because if you don't list what video you're talking about, I'll be clueless on what you're trying to tell me. Alright. So, anyways, this one, it's more enjoyable. It's longer, and in my opinion, it's more entertaining. So you bolt down here really quickly, across, over, and you stop. Right, time to ride the Speed Demon. This one is definitely the longest, the most exciting, and probably the most entertaining and the most expensive. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a bit chaos over there, but there's so many bank turns, there's like 3 half loops I think, there's so much more and things like that. I think it took about like an hour to build, and I built it just this morning. This was probably my favourite ride to build out of the entire thing. So as we can see here, we have this little booster at the back. When that crosses over with a booster, it shoots it quicker, so you have more speed and things like that. There's a few of those, I think there's only 2 or 3, but I didn't need that many because of how much speed you pick up anyways. So here we go, in the first like thing here, go around, and then we got to go half loop upside down, rotate, and back. You definitely don't have the most amount of time when it comes to, like, you don't spend the longest amount of time on this ride, but you also don't spend the least amount of time. This one just keeps you enjoyed and stuff because of how many different things there are, especially like the loops and stuff. I find this park overall, I think it should have at least 4.5 stars roughly. Yeah, so over here I have a sign that says Speed Demon, and it's pointing towards this path here. But the reason I think this park deserves 4.5 stars is because the amount of effort I've put in and the amount of roller coasters and things. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new, turn on those post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload, obviously. And yeah, I'll see you. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to also hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.